Pastor Tina presenting the devotional for March 27th. A reading from the Gospel of John, the 12th chapter, verses 20 through 36. This is the Common English Bible. Some Greeks were among those who had come up to worship at the festival. They came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida in Galilee, and made a request. "Sir, we want to see Jesus." Philip told Andrew, and Andrew and Philip told Jesus. Jesus replied, "The time has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. I assure you that unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it can only be a single seed. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. Those who live their lives will lose them, and those who hate their lives in this world will keep them forever. Whoever serves me must follow me. Wherever I am, there my servant will also be. My Father, who will honor me, serves whoever serves me. I echo the psalmist when I say, 'Now I am deeply troubled. What shall I say? Father, save me from this time?' No, for this is the reason I have come to this time. Father, glorify your name." Then a voice came from heaven, "I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again." The crowd standing there heard it and said, "It's thunder." Others said, "An angel spoke to him." Jesus replied, "This voice wasn't for my benefit, but for yours. Now is the time for judgment of this world. Now this world's ruler will be thrown out. When I am lifted up from the earth, I will draw everyone to me." He said this to show how he was going to die. The crowd responded, "We have heard from the law that the Christ remains forever. How can you say that the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is this Son of Man?" Jesus replied, "The light is with you for only a little while. Walk while you have the light, so that darkness doesn't overtake you. Those who walk in darkness don't know where they are going. As long as you have the light, believe in the light, so that you might become people whose lives are determined by the light." After Jesus said these things, he went away and hid from them. The Gospel of the Lord. A poem from Susan Sherwin called "Dying with Christ." For the new to come forth, something must die. For transformation to take place, something must be left behind. The seed is no longer exactly what it was. It has left its seedness behind to become moonflower. It has left its hard husk behind to become vulnerable. "I tell you," said Jesus, "unless the grain of wheat dies, it cannot bear fruit." Jesus set aside power and became vulnerable. Jesus left behind security and became the crucified one, and ultimately the risen one. And so we must ask, what must we leave behind? And we must ask, what in us must die? Amen.